So I recently just sold my AMD RX 6700 XT in order to look for Nvidia graphics cards, since we all know now that Nvidia is better for Fortnite. I have also only been looking for second-hand cards since buying a card new is way out of my budget. So for the past few days I've been on the search for the RTX 3070, but I can't get lucky with finding cards for sale or for cards that are in my budget. So I was almost at the point of losing hope until I decided to go onto Facebook Marketplace for one last time, searching for the RTX 3070 until I came across one for 2,000 Rand, which is converted to $100. So I went and checked on the ad. The graphics card still looks good, but as you can see in the description, the guy says he's getting no display. So obviously this means that the graphics card is not working properly. It's still 3 to 4 times cheaper than what the RTX 3070 usually is. And I know with graphics cards having these problems, they can usually be fixed at a very cheap price. So I decided to take a gamble. So I ended up messaging him and asking what the problems with the card is. Then he tells me that he used to use the card for crypto mining back in 2021. So now I'm hoping that the card isn't fried. So I still go through and ask him if I could come through today to come look at the card. So then after more yapping, he basically tells me that he doesn't have a computer or display in order to do testing at his house, so he says I should bring my own. But I'm not going to do that because it's going to be too much effort, so I'm going to take the gamble. So let's go pick up the card. So now I have arrived outside of his house and I'm not going to take my camera in for privacy reasons, so I'll be right back. I have successfully bought the GPU for 2,000 Rand, which is converted into $100, so now let's take it home and test it. So now the 3070 is installed, the PC is plugged in. Now let's see if the display switches on. So we do get display from the graphics card. I obviously didn't expect that, so let me not get my hopes up and let me do some performance tests to see if the card is good. Okay, so I'm first going to check my performance in Task Manager. So I'm going to go to Task Manager, then I'm going to go to Performance, and then I'm going to go to GPU and look at the utilization. Okay, so the utilization is around 17%. Oh, it's jumping to 28. Okay, that is quite high since I'm not running any applications on my PC. As you can see, it's just Task Manager that I'm running. So there you go, 44%. That's actually not a good sign. So let me load up some Fortnite and see what my game is looking like and what my temperatures run to. So I'm currently in Fortnite and I've got the GeForce Experience app downloaded to monitor my temperatures. As you can see, my temperature is on 72 degrees Celsius. Obviously it's going to be high because I am on DX12, so I need to change my settings in order to get the best performance and change to performance mode. So what I am going to do is I am going to go to my settings, go to rendering mode and change it to performance, and then restart my game. The next thing I'm also going to do is in my GeForce Experience app, I'm going to go to my Fortnite, I'm going to go to the details, I'm going to go to the optimize settings, and then I'm going to make sure I've slid this little slider all the way to the left to performance, and then click on apply. So now once that is done, I'm going to relaunch Fortnite and see how my game looks. So now I am back on Fortnite, I'm in performance mode and all my settings are on low, and as you can see I am running 300 to 400 to 500 FPS. So let me try a few more tweaks in the NVIDIA control panel software and see if it helps with my FPS a bit. So to install NVIDIA control panel, I'm going to go to Microsoft Store, then I'm going to go to search and type in NVIDIA control panel. You're going to see it pop up here, you're going to click on it, and then I'm just going to click on install and go through the process. So now I have NVIDIA control panel downloaded, so I'm going to open it, click on agree and continue. Then I'm going to go to manage 3D settings. So now I've changed a bunch of my 3D settings to get better performance. If you'd like to copy them, just copy them to the screen as I scroll down. And now I'm going to restart my Fortnite. So now I'm back in Fortnite and I'm still maxing out at around 500 FPS, but my average is 400 to 500 instead of 300 to 400 to 500. But overall the GPU seems good. The utilization runs around 40 to 50%, while the temperature is at 60 degrees Celsius while running Fortnite, which is pretty good, especially knowing I got the GPU for 2,000 Rand, which is converted to $100. But there you go guys, that's the end of the video. If you did enjoy the video, or if you want to see content like this again in future, maybe drop a like and subscribe. My goal is 1,000 subscribers. But there you go guys, I hope you enjoyed and I'll see you in the next one.